Hi, Heyman and Patty, Alex and Sandra.
Hi.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah. You can bring that edge. I mean, if you want it perfect, you can bring it up a little bit. We're talking about fixing the kata on Geshe's throne. If y'all are wondering what we're talking about in the Gampa.
Thank you.
I see Heyman and Patty's kitty cat coming to class to get enlightened,
She's
learning all about emptiness.
she's always interested in listening to Geshe. She always comes when he's talking, so so we just let her come. It's fine.
That's so
Wonderful
sweet.
thing.
So Geshe has just pulled up, assuming that he's going to circumambulate.
One day summer, one day winter. Looks like our mind going up, going. Yeah, Heart Sutra.
Please turn to page 76 in the Gold Prayer Book. I prostrate to the Arya Triple Gem. Thus did I hear at one time. The Bhagawan was dwelling on Massive Vulture's Mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagawan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then, through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara: how should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, said this to the Venerable Shariputra: Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I element and so on, up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared: Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhi Soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagawan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that. It is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagawan having thus spoken, the Venerable Shariputra, the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagawan. Now the prayer to the lion-faced Dakini. I prostrate to the gathering of dakinis in the three chakras who abide in the holy yoga of using space. By your powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, look after practitioners like a mother her child. Akasamaratsa Shadara Samaraya Pe. 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 Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisoha. By the teachings of the three supreme jewels possessing the power of truth, may inner and outer hindrances be transformed. May they be dispelled. May they be pacified. Shintam Kuruye Soha. May all negative forces opposed to Dharma be completely pacified. May the host of 80,000 obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from problems and harmful conditions to Dharma. May all enjoyments be in accord with the Dharma, and may there be auspiciousness and perfect happiness here right now.
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinji Pe Sunamji Drola Pinchu Sanje Trupar Sho Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinji Pe Sunamji Drola Pinchu Sanje Trupar Sho
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chiyenji Pe Sunamji Drola Pinshir Sanje Trupar Sho
Hado Lame Mename Anje Omodo Jajano Sanje Asona Rado Jine Nemo Nida Jine Jine Namo Alayaka Dama Jine Jine Amjeke Don Dage Chute and or Kanget Toda Odam de La Chance Living again and oh that's good. Yeah, Linda, 1 second. Where is still Linda?
I think we stopped at the oh now I can't find it. The rabbit with horns. Lama, where is that? Now I'm like I've lost it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So right before it says qualm, this is not a correct reason because that which is stated as the subject does not exist. And then there's the qualm and then the answer. right after horns of a rabbit. So for those of you looking at the text, it is
Then George
page 18 on the PDF. And the text is found online.
So that's on the So now it's getting more complicated here. So there's like a difficulty after difficulties. You don't know Tibetan. I don't know English very well. So then there's like this is like philosophical text. No. Milop lam lobana. Probably we'll skip this. This is probably not going to work. So with my language, that is very hard. So you see there down there like how to practice path beyond learning, somewhere down there. Path beyond learning. That's almost like, huh? Yeah.
Yes. Is it the mode of training on the path of no more learning?
Okay, so probably to start from there. So then we get very close to the end. So I think that between that part is too complicated. Probably, I think you're probably not going to start the 5 major texts. So probably no need to worry. This is a little bit getting too complicated. So plus, yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, we'll start from there. Okay, part middle of this.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at the very bottom of page 16 of the text,
Mm.
or
We
page
are
18.
escaping all the headache. So that you don't need, when you meditate on emptiness, you don't need those headaches. You only need to know when you go to debate courtyard. So we don't have debate courtyard here. So we're skipping that, okay?
Maybe in our next life, Geshe.
Uh,
Okay. The mode of training on the path of no more learning is therefore Shariputra, because bodhisattvas have no attainment through relying on the perfection of wisdom.
So there's like the Heart Sutra, actually, it Heart text, actually Heart Sutra, that's quoting Heart Sutra, okay?
The meaning is that the conventional does not appear to the sight of meditative equipoise.
That they're like what is exists, there's only one thing that exists, that is ultimate truth. There is no confession of truth. So inside of the meditative equipoise, the only thing that's out of true truth, which truth exists, ultimate truth. There's no confession of truth. The meditative equipoise only corresponding, the object that is like corresponding with is the ultimate truth. There is no conventional reality or conventional truth. Teni nyamshaki singu kunzo kaya miname tetawe na chanju samba shijin cheba yinbe terande nyangene nebe sashi. That's how you get, that's how you go beyond, means liberations. Temporary liberation, break from samsara, ultimate liberation, ultimate refers to Buddhahood. So there's like temporary liberations, just break from samsara. So then the ultimate nirvana, there's like enlightenment. Yeah.
Okay. Therefore, bodhisattvas practice the perfection of wisdom,
Mhm.
abide in it, and go to the completion of nirvana.
Mhm.
It is teaching that all of the Buddhas of the 3 times have also become Buddhas in that way.
Mhm.
Everything up to this point is for disciples of dull faculties.
Mhm. Dual faculties. Yeah, there's a number of different ways to define Vajrayana practice. Dual refers to not to intelligence, it refers to being who has less merit. That's considered as a dual faculty. It has nothing to do with that. Even though it very much sounds like something to do with intelligence, but in that case, there's nothing to do with the intelligence. In Vajrayana case, there's a person with less merit. It's considered as a dual faculties. Sudayana, of course, there's like God refers to intelligent here. Okay, this part pretty much, I'm pretty sure this order is based on this. This order is based on realizations. There are practitioners, first they're trying to generate a realization of shunyata. So then develop bodhicitta. So that one considers intelligence. They actualize realization of shunyata, so then develop bodhicitta. So there's another order. There's first they develop bodhicitta, then after that, they develop realization of shunyata. That one is called dual faculties. It's nothing to do with intelligence. There's like a order of realization between bodhicitta and shunyata, intelligence, that their realization, that generate realization of shunyata before bodhicitta is called intelligence. Then being that, first they develop bodhicittas, then after that they realize they generate wisdom, realize shunyata, then that's called dual faculty. So this is probably pretty much what we see now. So then based on the Vajrayana, person who has less merit considered as a dual faculties, and the person who has more merit calls like intelligence. That's that. So then generally speaking, person who just follow faith, they just they follow faith. And that's like more like dual faculties, generally speaking. Person who follow knowledge, then after that they are convinced, then they develop conviction faith. So these are intelligence. So that is like generally speaking, definition of dual faculty or intelligent faculty is based on that. One, just believe. doesn't have to have much reason, doesn't have to have knowledge. And that kind of faith is quite shaky. It's not rooted in its experience or reason or understanding. So they just follow faith, a faith base. Whatever like spiritual practice, going to church, going to temple, lighting candles, going to services based on faith. Then like someone who go to class to learn, to read, and then then do all kind of like go to services. But they are convinced that's the way to go. So they're more like intelligent, generally speaking. So here, this order in dual faculty, intelligent faculties, based on which realization of emptiness develop first before the bodhicitta, intelligence. Realization of emptiness develop after bodhicitta is considered dual faculty. This is pretty much, I think, based on that, okay? Then
The instructions for those of sharp faculties are, therefore, the manta of perfection of wisdom should train in the perfection of wisdom in that way. Vimlamitra's commentary says, it is a secret manta. Is it mantra or manta? Sorry. This says manta. Okay.
Mistake.
Mantra. I did it twice. It is a secret mantra because of being a consciousness and because of being a protector.
Sangani shepa yimbi chirna, chopa yimbi chir, she juwa tar, ngaji kete mantra, man, mind, the Sanskrit. So Sanskrit is dying language that now become like more like scholar language, not people used to communicate. In Sanskrit, so now that's not happening anymore. No, only place that happen is in India. So now there's people can't really communicate with Sanskrit language. It's considered as a divine language. So now it's become more like scholar language. So now spoken language they still call man. It's called their mind is still called month. So some word still been using, not a lot of them, like some word here, there, but whole language is now become scholar language. Man, tra, protect the mind. Mantra, the very word mantra, protecting mind. So that's the definition of mantra. It's not something that you say again, then become mantra. That's not correct. So mantra is like protecting mind. Mind, tra, protect, okay? Protecting mind. Sangan is a Sangha. Secret mantra, secret. Yeah, when your time comes, you can learn. When your time comes, you can learn. It's not like that. Or it's completely sealed for you. You are never going to hear about it. It's not like that. Because like what happens, it doesn't benefit if you tell that person. There's no, whatever you are telling that person is not going to benefit. So therefore better to keep secret because that person is not ready or maybe not like prepared, maybe all the condition that's needed is not there. So then even though you teach, then that is going to like a blind person riding a most powerful horse. So you're giving that person more powerful horse that person cannot see. So you get that person will manage to ride, and that person has no clue where this whole is taking person. So there's hiding, keeping secret from someone who's not ready or not qualified, not ready or not all the conditions that's needed. That's the generally speaking of the secret mantra. Here very much looks like the mantra that we say the Maratara mantra, Genesis mantra, Manjushri mantra. This is not referring to Vajrayana practices. Usually Sangha, like a secret path. That's where the whole thing. There's not just mantra. It's referring to a whole set of practices. But this, so sometimes Sangha, secret mantra, sometimes it means just mantra that you say, and generally speaking, it refers to whole path, whole practices. Okay. Oh yeah. Mantra.
As he says, the original term mantra means mind and protector. Due to this, all 5 paths also have the meaning of consciousness and protector.
Mm.
The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is the path of accumulation. The mantra of great knowledge is the path of preparation.
Yes, God. So the Sharara Prata Chimbe. Now,
The unsurpassed
Sharara Prata Chimbe, Zipa Chimbe, Minyamba the Nyambe, Dungatan Vira Shashunga, Mizimpa and Demba Shava, Sharara Prata Chimbe. This is the very end of the Heart Sutras. You look at again the Heart Sutra, very end. Ripachi Vinga, Alana Vinga, Minyamba the Nyambinga, Dungatan Shashunga. Let's go, maybe in the English copy of Heart Sutra, in the very end. Kind of like, that's where the kind of heart summary of the Heart Sutra. Did you find? Huh? Linda,
page 79.
you found?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
in the Gold Prayer Book, page 79.
Yeah.
Therefore, the mantra of perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled,
There should be 5.
the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering.
5 of them. 5 of them. Huh?
Let's see, 1, 2,
Yeah.
4, 5. Yes.
And then,
Should be known as truth, since it is not false.
there we go. So then now 5, as I mentioned before, there's like 15 set of path. So that first, it's all called same thing. It's only slightly different. First one is called path of accumulations, path of preparations, path of seeing, path of meditative, path beyond learning. There's 5. Then 5 belongs to hearer. 5 belongs to self-realizer. 5 belongs to bodhisattva path. So it becomes 15. So these are Mayana part of accumulation, Mayana part of preparation, Mayana part of seeing, Mayana part of meditative, Mayana part of beyond learning. 5. So all called same thing. So now this, so these are the refers to this 5 part. Okay, or the it all part is that there's a definition. So then, well, ground in a path, probably some of you study. So the ground, called bhumi, 10 bhumi. There's no bhumi. Part of accumulation, there's no bhumi. Part of preparation, there's no bhumi. Part of seeing, there's no bhumi. Part of meditative. So there are first, second, there's 10 bhumis start from there. So then you know that next to 10 bhumis, so there's a path beyond learning. There's a Buddhahood. There's a Buddhahood. So ground and a path. Path, how many? 15. 5 sets of Mayana path, 5 sets of self-realizer path, 5 sets of hera path. 15. 10 bhumis or ground, 10 bhumis, where there's no bhumi. In the hera, there's no bhumi. Self-realizer, there's no bhumi. Bhumi only in bodhisattva path. But it's not from not here, not here, not here. Path of meditative from there, then the bhumi, 10 bhumi start. So then path beyond learning in light, okay, for the sake of knowledge. So ground in the path, I think long time ago, I did teach. A long time ago. Maybe now probably it's all gone from here too. That's been a long time. It's gone pretty much from here too. Not just here. But knows where to find passes. But you know, such a lama, they go 10 bhumi. Sometimes they go 10 bhumi, 5 path. It's only talking about minor path. When they say 10 bhumis, 15 paths, so they're talking of everything. When you see 10 bhumi, 5 paths, then there's only Mayana. Mayana, part of accumulation, part of preparation, part of seeing, part of meditating. From there, 10 bhumi start. You know? Different challenge, each bhumi, different challenge, different qualities, different knowledge, different quality. That's how they define the bhumi, define first and second, differentiate because of the qualities, the knowledge, and the power. That's how they differentiate. So, and the last one, 10 bhumi, then right after that, Buddhahood. Okay? For the second knowledge. Now, go to Minyam. Samu, Shishi, Samu, Disipa, Tado, Dembaya, Shepa, Chate, Tada Gumna, Sanjis, Chimbachi, Ju, Shepa, Chashi, Tazikus. Yeah, so now please continue.
Do you want me to repeat the mantra part? The mantra of perfection of
Yeah,
wisdom?
longest people are aware, longest you are aware, 5 of them. So, the 5, they are referred to 5 paths, okay, 5 paths. But are you awake?
In accordance with what is
I'm just joking. Pandit is always awake, so I'm just teasing him all the time. Maybe creating, end of the day, creating some negative karma.
okay. In accordance with what is seen by this profound perfection of wisdom, it should be known to be true. That is, if an individual meditates in this way, one will know that it is the cause of going to Buddhahood. Teyata means it is so. That is, it is so that samsara and nirvana. Oh, hang on. Let me let Catherine in. Catherine just joined.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
So,
on Zoom.
yeah.
No, sorry. Teyata means it is so. That is, it is so that samsara and nirvana.
When you say in English, it is so, what that means?
Truth. That's the way
It is so.
it's true.
That is so this theata, back mind, they need to keep that in your mind. Next time when you see theata, wonder that's what it means. Like, it is so, that's what theata means. Whether there's like theata on back, that's like the same thing, okay?
Teyata means it is so. That is, it is so that samsara and nirvana are of one taste in being without true existence.
Yeah, one taste, that's true, everything, you, me, enlightened being, unenlightened being, samsara, nirvana, negative karma, positive karma, everything in like, kind of like, what says, like one taste?
It's one taste in being without true existence. Samsara and nirvana are of one taste. in
One
being without
taste.
existence.
Based on shunyata, based on, then,
Do you want me to keep going or?
no, just repeat
Oh,
what.
Tayata means it is so. That is, it is so that samsara and nirvana are of one taste in being without true existence.
Yeah, one taste being, one taste,
One taste in being
yeah, one taste in
without
being
true existence.
without true existence, one way to say that, or one taste with shunyata, emptiness. Same thing, there's two different ways to say. There's one way to say being, one taste being with,
In one taste in being without true existence.
yeah, so there's another way to say, when it comes down on shunyata, everything is one taste, there's no different taste, everything. Not the taste, you should not think like taste that food, it's like it's more like the experience.
Like essence, maybe? One essence in being without true existence.
Rochik, yeah, rochik, ro literally means taste. Rochik means same taste, but it has different connotations. In emptiness, there's no differences. There's no differences. It's all like, yeah, so you could probably say rochik, raw. When you say rochik, you are not necessarily thinking about the taste of the food. If you're thinking about the taste of the food, then that's wrong. You're probably not. So like, it means like essence, probably like, when it's come down to pure nature, there's no differences. It's all same. When it's come down on true natures, it's all same, true nature. What is that? That's like, when it's come down to ultimate nature, it's all same. Inherent, absence of inherent existence, the same thing. Whether it's a book, positive karma, negative karma, samsara, nirvana, these are all absence of inherent existence. In that regard, it's all test, same thing, doesn't test. One is better than another one. Or same thing, Rochik. Only because, yeah. There.
Gate gate means go, go. The former is to the path. The former is to the path of accumulation.
So now path of accumulation, path of preparation, path of seeing, path of meeting, path of will. Gate, para some gate, both so finish. No more learning, no more walk. Everlasting vacation is finished now. All the work's done, so now nothing to do. So true retirement. Now you retire. Now you truly retire. There's nothing to do. Nothing to do but full of joy, happiness. Nothing to do but full of joy, no sufferings. Not like here, like a little bit different than going to Florida. So there's that's still complication. So then got there.
Gate gate means go, go.
Yeah.
The former is the path to accumulation, and the latter is to the path of preparation.
Very good.
Paragate means go to the path of seeing. Parasamgate means go to the path of meditation. Bodhisoha means be founded in enlightenment. That is, attain the path of no more learning.
No, that's just that like the very like as a simple way to make it gate, parasamgate. Teata, gate, parasamgate, both so. But so this is if you want like the way I can find the detailed explanation of like part of accumulation, part of preparation, part of seeing, part of material, part of learning, ornament of killer realizations composed by material Buddha there. So then there's like all the digital information there. Then yeah, continue.
Okay. This correlation with the five paths appears in Mahayana's commentary and is not clear in the other Indian commentaries.
Namgalan Jawati Mahan Zane Debale Juji Jaga Janeshana Misal Mistene.
Tibetan lamas uphold this, but it is clear that there are other ways of asserting the meaning of the mantra.
Om Dasana, then please continue.
Om and Soha bless the mantra with power. The absence of Om here is incorrect because it says in the, I'm not even going to try that. Praja Paramita.
Yeah, Panchapara, very good. Panchaparamita, very good. Linda, very good.
Praja Paramita.
So, like, yeah, Pranja. So, as I said,
Hridaya
people
Sattva.
from Eastern Tibet, from my teachers' home regions, they called Tanja. From Central Tibet, they call Pranja. And I'm not sure that probably Hindu probably they say something different. Probably they are the probably they, Indian probably they know the. But are you awake? How you say?
Yes.
How you say in Sanskrit?
It says Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sadhana.
Pranjana?
So Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sadhana.
Pranjana. Pranjana.
Wisdom, it means wisdom, perfection. Hridaya means heart, and sadhana.
Yeah. So like, and then thank you, Panditji. So thank you. Dila om meba matates. Ruja Devishan Yudrele, Chona Dembe nga dende, Teya Tata om telnes, Shesum Shes. Hazanda. Well, yeah, go, Linda, now please read. Yeah. Well, read, can you repeat? Can you repeat that? Om da Saha.
Yeah, Om and Soha bless the mantra with power. The absence of Om here is incorrect because it says in that text written by Nagarjuna, if you are tired, recite the mantra of truth, adding
Excuse me, what text? No,
Amen.
No, just joking.
Because, and so written by Nagarjuna, if you are tired, recite the mantra of truth, adding Teyata and Om.
Oh, yeah, continue.
Okay. Some scholars say that this mantra is not included in the tantras, thinking that it is placed in the sutra system basically, but because of the sadhanas of Nagarjuna and Dharikapa are clearly in the mantra system, there must be a context for including this mantra in the tantras. However, Kedrub J said that the sadhanas of Nagarjuna and Dharikapa are spurious, and some scholars say that they are authentic. Also, there is a commentary on the Heart Sutra in the mantra system by Srisima. Therefore, it seems difficult to analyze.
Yeah, so these are not really need to worry.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I mean that it's like it's all for the reference. So, but when you meditate, there's not that you don't need to know. Didn't it?
And then we move to another paragraph that
Mm.
starts and it says number 3, how that was admired by the teacher.
음,
The third,
third, right? Third.
the third section
음,
is the way the teacher admired Avalokiteshvara's teaching. That is, in quotation. Then the transcendent victor rose from that samadhi, praised the words of the Tathagata.
음,
End quotes. The meaning is easy to understand for the most part. He is saying, well done, twice, is words of sincerity, not of number. It is just so. It is like that. Means Avalokiteshvara, your explanation is just like the mode of being, just like the mode of being of all phenomena. What I have understood is like that. The words, the transcendent victor said this, and having said this, in the prologue and at the end of the text are words added with the permission of the Buddha. Shariputra's question and Avalokiteshvara's answer are words spoken through the blessing of the Buddha.
Let's go. So, can you repeat it before that, right before that?
The words transcendent victor, that
음,
the words the transcendent victor said this, and having said this in the prologue and at the end of the text are words added with the permission of the Buddha.
음.
Shariputra's question and Avalokiteshvara's
Let's go.
answer.
So, can you repeat it one more time?
The words,
음,
in quotation mark, the transcendent victor said this, in quotations, and having said this, in the prologue, so at the beginning, and at the end of the text are words added with the permission of the Buddha.
음. So they are like within the Buddha, like when you hear the word sutra, the basically sutras not necessarily directly taught by Shakyamuni Buddha. So that's what I'm trying to explain here. 대 슝디 링시의 주기 좀데 되게 적가도 시에서 제수 나의 가스. There's one type of sutras. That's called one type of sutras. So now Q&A between Shariputra and Cherisi, that's one type of sutra. That's called the blessing. What is called the now? Can you read that? Shariputra questions.
Sorry, I lost my place. Shariputra's question and Avalokiteshvara's answer are words spoken through the blessing of the Buddha.
Yeah, there's a word should say sutra. Should say sutras. There.
Instead of words.
Yeah, better to say the chinjilabe ka. Chinjilabe ka. Ka. Literally means the Buddha's speech. Ka literally means speech. Ka, that's like honorific, you could say speech, but ka is more like honorific. So kings, kings or kings like they're honorific. So ka, usually that are taught by Buddha, some of them happen like Q&A because Buddha blessed them. It's happening, Q&A happening, Q&A is happening due to the blessing of Buddhas. So that was, Heart Sutra was sutra, it is sutra. Even though Buddha did not taught directly, but it happened as a like Q&A between Shariputra and Avalokiteshvara through the blessing of Buddha. So there's a sutra, but not necessarily taught directly by Buddha, one. So then there's a kacha. And then last one.
And then in quotations, well done. Even the Tathagatas admire this. are words spoken from the mouth of the Buddha.
Yeah, so that's like, it's probably so better to say sutra, not word. All of them, three of them, better to say sutra. The word doesn't make sense, sutra. God, like better to say sutra. Then you are close, very close to correct, getting the correct term in Buddhist philosophy. Better to say sutra. Sutra. Now there's three of them, right? Three of them. Yeah. Can you repeat?
Right.
First one.
Yeah, let me find the first one.
Yeah. Before the Shariputra question, and like all of the answers right above that.
Okay. The meaning, the meaning is easy to understand for the most part. His saying, well done, twice is words of sincerity, not number. It is just so, it is like that, means Avalokiteshvara, your explanation is just like the mode of being of all phenomena. What I have understood is like that. The words, the transcendent victor said this, and having said this in the prologue and at the end of the text are sutras added with the permission of the Buddha.
There's one type of sutra, not necessarily directly taught by Buddha. That's like then that's the one.
Shariputra's question and Avalokiteshvara's answer are sutras spoken through the blessing of the Buddha.
There's one kind of sutra. There's two kinds of sutras.
Well
then
done.
Last one, yeah.
Well done. Even the Tathagatas admire this. Are sutras spoken from the mouth of the Buddha.
Oh, so that's like, so not every sutra is, last one, repeat the last one.
Are well done. Even the Tathagatas admire this. Are sutras spoken from the mouth of the
Yeah,
Buddha.
not every sutra is spoken through the mouth of Buddha, not such as first two one. Okay, so that's for the sake of knowledge, it's important to understand. Okay, so yeah, so that's better to use word sutra than word. Then, yeah, please continue. So now we are going to finish.
With regard to the way to overcome demons through reciting the sutra, Kedra refutes this in his general presentation.
No, there's a younger disciple of Lama Tsongkhapa. When you look at that statues, the one that looks like wrathful, there's a younger one. The name of the Kedru.
Kedra refutes this in his general presentation of the Tantras, saying, regarding the way to overcome demons, those in prayers such as the clear light and the prologue are fabrications. There are, however, statements such as the king of gods, Sakra, Indra, thought about the meaning of the profound perfection of wisdom and recited it in order to overcome sinful demons. Because those words are similar to words in the 8,000 stanzas, Astasahariska, and because, moreover, there are instructions that are said to have been given by Nagarjuna that is permissible to recite the sutra in order to overcome demons, it should be analyzed.
Yeah, so there's no like, if you're really teaching Buddhism from depth, so that if you're, then it's important to know, but like meditation, for sake of meditation, it's not that important. If you want to become one of the most renowned scholar of the Buddhists, so then you need to understand all that. No need.
And this is the last part. That I have not explained in detail the profound meaning, difficult to fathom, is not due to the fault of having nothing to explain. It is only because of the fault of narrowness of my own intelligence that I have simply repeated some statements of others.
Yeah, that's like, you never brag about yourself. You always, even though you have like 10 pounds of knowledge, you only say, oh, I have like half pound of knowledge. Doesn't mean they don't have, they probably have. So this is like being humble. So this is very big part of the Buddhist practice. So
If you knew that I have turned away from the thought of the subduer through engaging in sophistry, then just as a loving mother does not become angry at the misdeeds of her unfortunate child, you would not be scornful, but would think of me with love.
yeah, so they basically like asking your forgiveness in many mistakes, or seems like arrogant or all that.
Like the barley collected by a beggar, this is a mixture into one of the variety of text. It is not filled with profound statements, but because it was done with a mind not black, I don't think I am to be blamed.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
By this virtue, may the white elephant of my mind, its body adorned
Get
with
the darkness go get the dai yang get the dai like the carbo. Can you repeat this?
by this virtue, may the white elephant of my mind,
Yeah, dai like the lagde, there's another name for elephant. Longboard lagde is like one who has hand. I guess like they're using their trunk as a hand. So that's why they call lagde is lagbam is hand. Dem is one who has hand. That's the another name for elephant, like one who has hand. Basically means elephant. So like this, so like, but even though we have hand, we are not called one who has hand. Because elephant, I think, is unique because tongue they uses like hand, like are much better than our hand. So that's why probably called one who has hand is the name for elephant. So for next time when you see one who has hand white, so they're talking about white elephant, okay. But here the translator just didn't really translate it or lagde. They just said it meaning elephant, but lagde. It helps when you read text. Then you say, what is the white one possess hand? So that's an elephant. Okay.
so by this virtue, may the white elephant of my mind, its body adorned with ornaments of virtue of much hearing, hold in its trunk of intelligence the sword of emptiness of duality, and vanquish all the armies of the conception of true existence.
They're just making wish. So this is more like poetry way of writing, very poetry way of writing. Gede dai lagde karbu kansu mangtu yunde tawe lu jinji za ni tong rati lot nesonde danzu yungu ma lu pamji shows, which is like a root of the samsara. And
That's all.
yeah, it's finished.
Mhm.
Shirani me deba deba nabi shirama disa shunglu ramjam mawe ombu kunjo sebe kuwe chenchi des. Scholar Kunjo Soba requested, or like, requested Hade Tagore Minje Allah Shang Ngawat Tendaji Tendal Haramba, the master who wrote the commentaries. Hade Lhasa, capital of Tibet. I think that's where probably that must have become Geshe. Or land of celestial being. Lhasa literally means land of celestial being, the capital of Tibet. As a Thakur, so there's like probably did exam with a large group of monks, so that's where the exam happens. So like something like that, it's called Victory Banner. Tibet, where this, like ceremony, Geshe ceremony, where it takes place. I think in Chokang Temple or somewhere there, underneath this Victory Banner. So that Victory Banner is lined up with Victory, lined up with the Tushita realms, where Lama Atisha, Lama Tsongkhapa, where the Mitra Buddha is now giving teachings. It's kind of lined up underneath that. So there's auspicious omen when you have like Geshe exam or ceremony underneath that Victory Banner. So it's kind of like creating the cause to be born in Tushita realm in the future. So that's what I said. And who knows? So that's lined up Tushita realms, which is located within the desire realm. There's a 7 layers of celestial realms within the desire realms. Geshe Rishi, there's like 4 layers is located in on the Mount Meru. Then there's a tip of the Mount Meru. There's 33 realms. I think there's like free from fighting. Then above there's the Tushita. Then there from Tushitas, there's another Tushitas where the Buddha giving teachings. So then from there, 500 yards above. So the distance between town and monastery literally needs to, according to Vinayaka Sutra, the distance between monastery and the town has to be 500 yards. So I'm not sure like that. So there's the distance that the Vinayaka Sutra is where the Buddha decided to avoid the distractions. So then like Tushita, within the celestial realms, one of them called Tushita. So that's another kind of Tushita that Maitreya Buddha residing there. Then above there, 500 yards above, so then there land of joy, Tushita. So that they are like the teaching courtyard. Then there's like a palace, then in front of the palace, teaching courtyard. So that's where the Maitreya Buddha now giving teachings. So then above their throne, so there's like a victory banner, like white victory banner. So then Chokang Temple, the victory banner is supposed to line up with that, something like that. And Father Chagor Mija, so the Lama probably did that ceremony, then requested by Kunjo Seba. That's the name of the person requested. Then the Lama wrote. That's Shun Nasole to this. Basically, this, like gather from many different books. Then they put it together. And that's how he wrote the commentary of a Heart Sutta, reading for many different commentaries. And he wrote these commentaries, probably relatively easier. So otherwise, we may end up reading 100 page. Maybe not able to find all the commentaries for the past 2 years, 3 years, just to find the commentaries. Then it, because of his hard work, so he put it all together here. Sheba the kumbu chamal to do kumbu chamal is but kumbum. That's Amdo region, Chamberlain, land of love, loving kindness, land of loving kindness. Kubum, 100,000 image, 100,000 holy image. Kumbum, that's where the Lama Tsongkhapa was born. I think the child was born, what do you call this? Thing that you cut, what is called? Cord.
Umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord. So that when Lama Tsongkhapa umbilical cord was cut, there's a blood that's come So then they pour the blood by or the ground tree grow from there. So then every leaf has image, body image, all like Manjushri, all kinds of the hundred thousands of them, not just one. So that's then that was the whole area was named after that tree. Kubum Ku means the image or body, boom means 100,000. Chamberlain, the love of land of love, or land of love. So that's where this actual commentary was printed there. So then, of course, this was printed in India. These books put together by Devung Monastery. They made like, I think 41 of them. There's the book number 2, there are 41. There's all kind of, they put it together. So very helpful. So they made it very easy. So now all, otherwise you have to look everywhere. So now this book, all kinds of commentaries here. Yeah, so they put a 21,000 practice. Then the text that you showed me what's called Manjushri. Yeah, so that was here too. So then like that. Okay, so that is now finished. Heart Sutra officially done. And this will be all read a little for the sake of auspiciousness or traditions. I'll read a little bit from the beginning of the text, so probably indicates it's not going to be the last time teaching Heart Sutra. So, Shirajin Vedevat San Novi Chejawa Shusoja. Kadam Menga Dangzi Zina Losa Pua Chuji Losampus. Simze Tubdi Jaljin Chimze Tubdi Janjin Zimbipas. Chinyi Chokis. Shiba Tampe Jones. Suku Siri Simbevich. Lexung Rosso Shishi Sunyanda Tuji Nimi Jide Chum Tunga Shabji Pemutsuki Kurus. Peme Tsola Namu Zimbashi Langzu Palchi Kepe Yangjenla Dai Nyota Tami Zimbula Chiji Shuni Boba Shotsuchis. Oh yeah, thank you very much. And this very, also again, very poetry way of writing. So that maybe then one more, next Wednesday we do some meditations. Then after that we decide. So we still have some times. So thank you, Linda. Thank you, Catherine. Also helped a lot here. And all of you. So we are going to recite some medicine Buddha mantras for Catherine's mother who died last Sunday, Alice's mother who died last Sunday, Ili's brother who died yesterday, David. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Ilis.
And JJ or Jennifer Manila's dad died February 28th.
Yeah, there's a number of people. But we say 21 medicine Buddha mantra dedicated for all the people that last few weeks, our members, and not just members, so they're, like, they did so much for the centers many, many years, and recite some mantra and dedicated for their higher rebirth. Then this coming Saturday, I think Alice here, we are going to do, Alice requested to do the medicine Buddha. So then if you are free, then please come for her mother. Then of course, in Tibetan traditions that we in the part of the state, there's like 49 days every week we do something. So then, after 1 year, we do 1 year anniversary. Then some people keep doing that year after year. So some people don't, some people do. Yeah. Tujekula nyembe chumde de chazan tube ngedo dunga sa tuzune zata jemijela benelo chazelo, dedicated for their smooth transition through the parto, and also dedicated marriage to take rebirth sooner than later. Okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Bhagazen Guru Bendu Tambaranda Tadakata Arahate Samya Sambuddha. Om Bhagazen Bhagazen Ranza Samukades, Om Bhagazen Bhagazen Ranza Samukades, Om Bhagazen Bhagazen Ranza Samukades. Om Bhagazen Bhagazen Ranza Gewadi Nyudo Da Sanjay Melandu Vindo Wajimaliva Tia Salam Gobasho. Chinjimangu Kundo Ganzosati Ula Tujijilo, Chiresila Chaselo. O Mane Peme. 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 O Mane O Mane Peme. O Mane Peme. O Gewandi Nyudo Na Cherese Mondu Ndo Wachijam. Tia Salam Gopala. Dedicated dedicated. So maybe next Wednesday we do some meditation. Maybe now it's time to study Shantideva's chapter number 9, all about emptiness. Now maybe time comes, so now. No.
Please turn to page 100 in the Gold Prayer Book, directly behind the green tab, and then we'll say the short mandala offering an appreciation for the teachings. Sashi Puki Chukshin Tok Tramri Ni Yen Padi Sanjay Shindu Mikte Uwa Idro Kunam Dak Jingla Chuparshok Jetsun Lame Kutse Rakten Chinam Katrile Chok Churje Padang Lo Sang Tempe Drone Sasum Tidro Welu Sound Talk to Nature Chick Iram Guru Mandala Kam Nirya Tayami. Now turn to the yellow tab, page 235, and we'll begin the general dedication prayers. Gewaji no to dog Lama Sanja Dru Jorne Yang Malupa Sa Gu Parsho Jang Chup Sun Chok Rinpoche Ma Che Pa Nam Che Jur Ching Ke Wan Yam Pa Me Pa Yang Gong Ne Gong Du Pel War Shok Jam Pel Pa Wo Ji Dar Chen Pa Dang Kun Tu Zang Po De Yang De Jin Te De Da Kun Ji Jetsu Zang Chir Ge Wa Di Dak Tam Che Rab Tu Ngo Du Sum Shek Pe Jel Wa Tam Che Ki Ngo Wa Gang La Chok Tu Ngak Pa De Dak She Ge Wei Tsa Wa Di Kun Kyang Sang Po Chu Chir Rab Tu Ngo War Gi Dagi Ji Ne Sak Pe Ge Wa Di Tendang Zheng Wa Kun La Gang Pendang Je Par Jet Sun Lo Zang Drug Pai Ten Pain Ying Po Ring Du Sel Je Shok. Now go to the blue tab, page 244, for the short long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Gangri Ra Wei Gu Wei Xing Kam Dir Pendang De Wa Ma Lu Jung Wei Ne Chen Re Si Guang Ten Sin Gyat So I Sha Pe Si Te Bar Du Ten Jur Chig On the facing page, the prayer for Geshe-la's teacher, Sarah J. Tensor Rinpoche, Jetson Lobsang Gelek. Jonu ie nagla wangjor tu, awatare tsen barab sodpa, Lobsang Gelwe de tong lek pelchok, Jaser Genjur Lama Sowadeb. Inside the back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Chapje Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Prateka Buddhas, victorious Lozang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And inside the front cover, the prayer for Geshe Gelek's long life. Gewe lam nadren pe de punchog, legshe dampar terwe nin morje, chuki tsawa mi tong she nyen chog, dragpa pongwe lama jab ten chig. And for Geshe Sangpo, Gewe chuki bakchag rab ten ching, Pelden lame dam ngak ning la chang, Sangpo jawe nien shen da je pe, She nien chen po ku che rab ten chig. And 7 Tara mantras for the benefit of all beings. Om tare tu re so ha. 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 Tu re so ha. Tu re so ha. Om tare tu re so ha.
Thank you. Not the white elephant, but it's a gray elephant. White elephant we just saw in the Heart Sutra commentary. Good night. So, by the way, Catherine, so the people really helps these diagrams. A lot of people, second attempts, it really helps them. So thank you very much, okay? So let's go. Our beloved Lobsang. Yeah, he's leaving tomorrow, going back to France. So, and we wish him safe trip. So, and you are always welcome here, Dharma Center. Hopefully, then soon, then you can make people enlightened. Okay. Thank you very much. I think good night. Thank you.
Night, everyone online. Erase this and take it back. Yeah, that'd be great.